Hey, this is Nathan Holmquist of booktothefuture.com, and for this video I'm going to show you some results from my book sourcer. So what is a book sourcer? Last November, basically I hired someone to go to thrift stores for me and buy books so I don't have to spend all my time going to thrift stores. And so basically what I did is I duplicated myself so I don't have to do that, so I can scale up my business a little bit. And for this video, I'm just going to show the revenue, um, the number of books purchased, percent sold, return on investment, etc. From this experiment that I'm doing. I'm going to show the pros and cons of hiring someone else to find books for you. And I'm also going to show you a tracking spreadsheet that I'm using to track the results as well. So what is a book sourcer? It's someone that goes to thrift stores to buy books for resale. Basically what I do is you can set him, her, or her up with a scanner. The scanner that I use is a Galaxy S3 with a socket HCI scanner, and I use FBA scan for that scanner. And I set up the triggers on the scanner, and every book that he scans that meets the criteria, I pay him per book that he finds. And I basically found this person by placing an ad on Craigslist. So that's what a book sourcer is. And I meet my book sourcer about twice a week. We meet in the parking lot of a Publix, which is a grocery store here in Florida. And this is an example where I got 165 books from him. So I pay him, he gives me the books, and I take them home and I list them on Amazon FBA. So this is one example of a haul that I got. And I'm going to show you some of the profits from November, December. I started in about middle of November. And the reason I'm showing these because the date right now is July, and a good 6 or 7 months has passed, and it does take a while for books to sell. So I'm going to show you the results from November, December. So in those two books, my book sourcer got me a little over 1,000 books, 1,047. 640 of those have sold to date. Today is July 17th, 2016. So that's 61% of the books, and that's in a 7-month time frame. And the total Amazon sales for those 2 months is $8,000.68. Inventory costs, I spent a little over $2,300. It cost $366 to ship to Amazon. Amazon fees were $3,244, so that leaves me with a profit of $2,154 for those 2 months of work. And that's a return on investment of 94%. And here's a tracking spreadsheet that I'm using. I'll have the link below this video if you want to do it. And so as you can see, in November 2015, I listed 196 books from my book sourcer, and out of those books, 119 of those have sold so far. So that's 61%. There's my Amazon sales, my inventory cost. My average cost per book is about $2.20. Inbound shipping was $68, and there's my Amazon fees. So I made $300 for that month. December is the first full month I hired my book sourcer, and he got me 151 books, and so far 521 of those have sold. And you can see the stats right here, and I made about $1,800 in that month. So as you can see, I purchased more in the following months. I'm going to show the future videos a number for this. I like to wait a good 6-7 months to show you the results because it does take a while for books to sell. But if you're interested in knowing these future results here, go ahead and please subscribe to this video so you can watch some future ones. And once again, I'll have the tracking spreadsheet below this video if you want to try it out. And for the final part of the video, I'm just going to show you some cons and some pros. The cons are it's a lower return on investment, ROI. You hear about people talking about how books have such a good return on investment. Basically, that's because they're so cheap to buy. Typically, you can buy them for 50 cents to 75 cents and sell them for $15 to $20 on FBA, and you can get a huge return on investment. But the average cost per book with a book sourcer is around $2.20, and it's about another 35 cents to ship to Amazon. So really, I'm spending about $2.55 per book, which is quite a bit higher than I'm used to doing. When I sourced myself, my cost was around 75 cents to $1 per book. So that does affect the return on investment quite a bit. So the return on investment is almost, when I was sourcing myself, it was closer to 300%. But now that I hired someone, it's hovering around 100% return on investment. So that is something to keep in mind. The profits aren't going to be as huge, but it's more of an automated thing. Which leads me to the pros, the ability to scale. And essentially what I'm doing is I'm cloning myself. So I don't have to go to thrift stores. I'm hiring someone else to do it so I can free up my time. So that way I can hire someone else, possibly 2 book sourcers. I can work in other parts of my business. So even though the return on investment is lower, it gives me the ability to scale up my business a little bit. Like I said, it leaves room to hire other book sourcers. And now I don't need to spend all my time driving around going to thrift stores and library sales and garage sales. I know a lot of people tell me that that's the best part, but I've been doing it for 10 years, and it does get a little old after a while. I'm just being honest, and it does help to hire someone else to do that, because you can scale your business that way. So those are the pros and cons. And in conclusion, for this video, I just want to show you the results from the books purchased in November of December. Like I said, I will show you the future results in some other videos as well. Please subscribe to this channel if you're interested. I'll show you that tracking spreadsheet down below. There's a lot more you can do with it other than that page that you saw. I'll have a link down below this video. And I also wrote about a 3 to 4 page PDF guide on hiring a book sourcer. That'll be under this video as well, and that includes how I pay my sourcer, the type of scanner I used, and also the price triggers I use on the scanner as well. Alright, that's it for this video, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you for watching. Bye.